Good morning. Welcome back to PWT Reliant News with your host, Mosley Long. And this morning on emergency awareness, we're going to talk about why America's permanent daylight saving time experiment failed in 1974. In moments of national crisis, governments often reach for quick fixes. One of the most dramatic examples came during the 1970s energy emergency when the United States tried something bold and ultimately disastrous: year-round daylight saving time. In late 1973, the Arab oil embargo sent shockwaves through the country. Fuel prices soared, lines formed at gas stations, and lawmakers scrambled for anything that might conserve energy. One idea seemed simple: shift an hour of daylight into the afternoon when people use more electricity. President Richard Nixon signed the Emergency Daylight Saving Time Energy Conservation Act, promising only a minimum of inconvenience. But when permanent daylight saving time began in January 1974, Americans woke up to a harsh reality. In cities like Denver, Detroit, Indianapolis, and Seattle, the sun didn't rise until nearly 9 a.m. Millions of people, workers, commuters, and especially school children were suddenly navigating pitch black mornings. Oh my! Newspapers described eerie commutes, delayed trains, and children missing school breakfasts. Parents worried as kids walked to bus stops in the dark. And then the tragedies began. In the first week of the winter of DST, multiple children across the country were struck and killed on their way to school. Florida saw the worst cluster: 8 children killed compared with 2 the previous year. Community adapt. Insurance companies handed out reflective hot dots coats. Dallas schools spent thousands of reflector signs, but the damage was done. Public support for permanent DST collapsed, dropping from 79% to 42% in just months. By fall, Congress repealed the experiment. President Gerald Ford on October 5th, 1974. The promised energy savings never materialized. Studies later found no significant reduction in fuel use, and the safety benefits were minimal or impossible to measure. The lesson is simple, folks. In emergencies, quick solutions can create new dangers. Policy meant to save energy ended up costing lives, and what looked like a harmless clock change became a national crisis of its own. Emergency awareness means remembering these moments, understanding how well-intentioned decisions can go wrong, and why public safety must always come first. To keep up with this and other stories we're covering at PWT Rely News, please go over to the website pwtrelynews.kinsta, KINSTA.cloud, CLOUD, and see what 38.8 thousand TikTok viewers are telling you. Have a good day, and I'll see you all later, Gators.